Okay, well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a sound check. Let me know if you hear me. Sounds like that might be working. All right, so let's see who's here. Good evening to everyone. Let's see, we got Bobby Smith. What's up, Bobby? Bobby Smith is here. Says hello, Prof Mods and chat. All right, Bobby. K West here. What's up, K West? And Noe. What up, Noe? And for baby daddy. Back for another one. What's up for baby daddy? Prof K West, Bobby, Noe. Hey y'all. Chevy Killer. What's up, Chevy Killer? 306. What's up with you? All right. What's up? What's up? Welcome in, everyone. Pam Sheehan. Welcome in, Pam. What's up, Pam? All right, and hey, all you lurkers, join the chat. Join the chat, lurkers. It's for you. We'll be getting into our presentation, so we won't be wasting much time. Go ahead and if you're in the chat, if you're in the lurker crew, join the chat. Enjoy it. We have some interesting things for you to look at tonight. We'll cover over a few things, and we won't be very long. We'll keep it brief tonight. I know it's a Wednesday. People have things to do. It's already kind of later, so we'll keep it a little on the shorter side. And thanks for everyone for coming and for sticking around, being here. Wow. So tonight we're going to cover Weird Shit Part 2. Okay, Weird Shit Part 2. You may remember some time ago we did Part 1. I've been a little busy, so it's been has taken quite a while to get here to Part 2, and we'll probably have a Part 3 and 4. But as far as tonight, we'll get into Part 2. And if you've missed Weird Shit Part 1, I suggest you go back and do it. You can find it in the former lives. We cover post 1 through 14, I believe. So, matter of fact, let's start that way tonight. We will start with a brief review of what we covered in Part 1, going through post 1 through 14, and then we'll get into it. So let's pull this up. Let's see if I can pull this up. Let's see. I'm going to do it this way. All right. So is that working? There you go. Okay, so this was Part 1, right? Part 1, 2 months ago. This was, the infamous letter or school project written by Kelsey. I'll let you guys read through that. It's quite disturbing. That's another disturbing photo there. And we got Fig Solves here saying that for the sake of protecting sources and working with law enforcement and Nick McClelland, anyway, I've already messed up. I think I should click on it. Oh, man. All right. Well, I've already messed up. So here we go. It's a fight of good versus evil. Well, you're right about that, Fig Solves. Then we have the unusual photograph or image of Bridge Guy here. Quite unusual. Doesn't look like the others, does it? It's quite unusual. I suggest you go back and take a close look at this if you've not. And we have the troll farm. We have the troll farm here. You'll recognize many of these individuals right here in the troll farm. You see these here. Then you recognize a few of these here. Troll farm individuals. Anyhow, that was Part 1. Now I will have to scroll down because unfortunately I should not have clicked. Okay. So forgive the scrolling. We'll get there. We will get there. Got a lot of scrolling to do here. That's why I've learned you can't click on it. So I made a mistake of clicking. No clicking or we have to scroll all the way to the bottom again. All right, so let's see here. All right, we're getting there. And there we go. Okay, so that's where we were, Part 1. Weird Shit Part 1. Okay, now Weird Shit Part 2. Here we have a text message by Tina Rodell naming the individuals, as she claims, was there at the trails with Megan Allen. Elijah Cook, Josh Weaver, Keegan Callis, and Tyler French. Travis Janicki was a pickup guy. And remember, she also mentioned a Garrett. Okay. Making meth. Okay. Making meth. Making meth at the trails. We got the people. We got the people here, as you see. We got the people here. All the red flags in the world. There we go. We got this people. This people. Found that in a shack, a cabin. Okay. You know, it's all the family connections here. Uh, we got this interesting post. So, you know, go check out part 2. Anyway, here is part 3. Here's another individual saying that it's a cover up. It was a girls walking in on a meth lab being ran by the local cops and criminal informants. One of them snapped Gary Kurtz and shit went crazy. There you go, Eric Williams. You can go back and read that. Hey, well, that may or may not be the shack, and these may or may not be chains. This may or may not be a pallet used as a table, and that may or may not be a mix bucket back there, and there's some blow off jugs and some tubing and that sort of thing. See here, the blow off jugs, but the mix bucket. You got some bones hanging by paracords in trees. Got some stuck on tree limbs. You know, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Look at that. We got the vertebrae here, whatever this is here, stuck here. We still got the bucket in the frame. We still got the palette in the frame. Everything's perfectly framed. This is professional photography. It's a staged photo shoot. Okay, we got this. We got the poker used to poke off of the huge block of meth they had produced, allegedly. We don't know what we're talking about here, of course. Hey, what do we have here? We have Weird Shit Part 4. Okay, claims made by Tina. Yes, she alleges her daughter was raped and beaten by men as an initiation, rumored for the Sons of Odin. Yes, indeed. Came home with a pair of earrings that I just showed you. Christy Lynn Martin, Keegan Callis, Tyler Joe French, Jeff Reagan were snitched on. Eric Alter was associated with the crew, including Abby's uncle, Libby's dad, Garrett Kurtz, and possibly Anthony Greeno. Cheyenne and Cheryl were there and may have witnessed the crime. Claims made by Tina, not the prof, okay? Josh Hewitt may have been with the group. Told her daughter who started the Flora fires. The assault initiation happened in a gray barn. That would be the Mears, possibly. Christy Lynn Martin was ripped off, possibly. We got this. Then we've got Robert Test, Tyler Drew French, Josh Weaver, Josh Hewitt. Guys are part of the Kokomo crew. Rumors and discussion. They were out there at the bridge camping out the night before, making meth. It's also a rumor that Test was dating Cheyenne, unconfirmed. Megan Allen and Keegan Callis went to the bridge that day, allegedly met the Kokomo crew. Drug war motives against Libby's dad. Megan Allen was high. She got lost from Keegan and the others and called multiple times at 2:30 or 2 in the 2 o'clock a.m. hour on the 13th. Yes, that's where we think things went down. It's got a user sent me the lowdown on this whole photo shoot that says that you got the blow off jugs, you mix the stuff, and you blow it using the tubing. Everything's there in the photographs. It's all there for you to go back and review. From a source, Garrett Kurtz's family lives right there in Delphi, right down from the High Bridge, off the trail and off Samuel Milroy Road, right to the front of City Park. Van Sickle is GK family, and it's been abandoned since shortly after the girls were dead. Can you get all your people pulling records? Okay. Oh, we got the shack. Okay. Delphi Weird Shit Part 5. We got all the Kokomo crew alleged felons. Look at the list. Felon, sex offender, dealer, felon, possession. Convictions. This is Gary Kurtz Associates. Murder, accessory, felon, murder, felon, assisting, felon. Gary Kurtz and the Kokomo crew. And Eric Williams says, yes, it was about 1,000 yards or so from the bridge and farther back. Yes, I'm friends with Carrie. Her brother and I are best friends. We got the Nazi method, uses a primary precursor, ephedrine, pseudoephedrine, and more exotic secondary chemicals, sodium metal and anhydrous ammonia. Produces high quality. We got the Outlaws Motorcycle Club maintaining a sophisticated distribution network through its chapters across the state. This is on a study in Indiana. We got puppet clubs, associates that are allowed to hang. Hey, it's all there for you. This Delphi Weird Shit Part 5. Okay. And we got Delphi Weird Shit Part 6. Another familiar name, right? Right? Another, both found dead in the cabin. Yes. Yes. Look, another familiar name. Yes, indeed. Yeah, no, it's self-explanatory here. This is another individual saying that where and what this place was, and that there were dozens of bones hanging from trees in at least 100-foot radius from this particular site. So not only were there bones hanging right directly there, like this, but at least 100-foot radius. We got the one pot method that would be used out here in these woods, including the red devil, including the all of this stuff right here, the drain opener, the cool packs, the pseudoephedrine, everything available at your local CVS pharmacy. All right, here we got the Eagles in Peru. I suggest you go look at that and figure out what this is and who took the photograph, okay? This is a biker club. And I suggest you go figure out where this is, what this is, and who took the photograph. You will be surprised. Here, Delphi Weird Shit Part 7, discussing the sacrificial festivals surrounding the ancient mythological Delphi, okay? And how humans can replace animals, okay? And how you would use sacrificial knives, sort of like one that might look something like this. Let me show you guys a little something before we get too far gone into the presentation. Let me show you a knife, something you'd be looking for. I suggest everyone look for this knife. Of course, Prof doesn't know what he's talking about, so everyone will call this a conspiracy theory, but you specifically want to be looking for a particular looking kind of knife. I'm going to try to show it to you. I wasn't prepared for this aspect of the presentation, so please hold while I do so. This is all rumor has it. Rumor has it that this is what you're looking for. This is strictly rumor based. Rumor has it that you're probably looking for something like this. Okay, probably looking for something like this, with a handle that looks something like this. Okay, may indeed be what you're looking for. Believe I covered that well enough. Okay, so now that we've covered that, let's see. Okay, so sacrificial knives. Okay. Okay, I suggest you go and look at Delphi Weird Shit Part 7 if you want to review this material here. There's some stuff that's a little on the interesting side, as you can see by these particular individuals. Look at here. What are the odds? What are the odds? Packers, huh? Okay, so all that's there for you. Part 7. And here we go. Delphi Part 8. Weird Shit Part 8 of this individual here. From here. Okay, nothing to see here. Just all conspiracy theories. There's this individual and this place. And there's this place here. Okay. And there's this thing here. And here. Oh, and look, the name. Let's see. This bike is named Loki. Okay. Bike is named Loki. Oh, and it possibly ties directly to this thing right here. But okay, and then we're looking at this thing right here, posted by Colton Creasy. This thing right here just happens to match this thing right here, posted by Jinx13. Okay. Oh, and just coincidentally, this individual here who worked here and was this, just coincidentally worked with this guy who was this here, who happened to be, we were out there to help for a few hours that night. Just all coincidence. That's Delphi Weird Shit Part 9. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay, Delphi Weird Shit Part 10. Eric Williams again. Walked in woods. What I seen was horrifying piles of animal bones of multiple types of animals, deer heads hanging in multiple trees. This crime was practiced on animals, led to human life. All the evidence is, or where I pointed it out to the police and the search party, but none seemed concerned. There was quad tracks leading. Okay, you know that stuff from Eric. There's some more stuff here. I suggest you go read it. We'll talk about that later. All right, this is odd. Okay, Delphi Weird Shit Part 11. Joe Paul. Prisoner sent me this sketch today. Okay, there's a date attached. I suggest you go study it. Look at this. What is this? What is this? How odd is this? Okay, and this with the flames. Okay, what is going on right here? And this is pretty specific, like a cell holder here or something. Very interesting here. Like I said, there's a date attached to that post. Oh, look, it's Delphi Weird Shit, Part 11. See this stuff right here? These photos I showed you? It was the same kind of creepy shit out there on the south end. Yes, indeed. Of course, all conspiracy theories here. We don't know what we're talking about. There's some stuff here. Okay. Right around 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Not 1:48. 1 o'clock. Remember, the Ron Logan warrant says approximately 1 p.m. I believe it was right around 1 o'clock. Okay. This is a whole other thing. All right. Now we're getting to part 12. This is the good old Wilson's Cave. Wilson's Cave here. Okay. Wilson's Cave. Okay. Wilson's Cave. This is not Wilson's Cave. I took these pics while kayaking just east of High Bridge. See? Not Wilson's Cave, but a cave. Okay? Wilson's Cave. These are all from the Delphi Museum, whatever it's called, most of that stuff. Well, we got Weird Shit Part 13 here. Trail camera captures this. Okay. Oh, circling on back to the sultry DVDs, 5 inches or less. We don't know what that's about, though. This guy here, we got some ink here. We got some stuff here. You might want to go read it. There's some stuff here from this person here. And let's see. Always some harassment. We'll just skip over that. That's not a weird shit. Although it is weird shit. Okay. And here we go. Weird Shit Part 14. We got what is verboten. You're not allowed to talk about any of these things. Cults, Odinism, Holder, Westphal, Messer, Field, Smith, Abrams, Klein, or Logan. Remember, Klein said he was there and his dad was part of killing the girls. And Klein said that all he did was help move the bodies. But we're not allowed to talk about them or anything that Todd Click dug up. All right. Can't talk about geofencing, although the girls may have been geofencing when they came across bad guys. Can't talk about the prior bad acts or acts of any witness. How the files were labeled, PowerPoints provided by the state. There's a lot you can't talk about, right? Tina Rodell again says, my daughter and KT group was at the Monon High Bridge when the girls got killed. They were cooking meth. Okay. I believe Eric Alter, Keegan Callis, Taylor, 8 Ball had something to do with the Delphi murders. They all hang. That's also Tina Rodell. Garrett Kurtz and his father had known Ron their entire lives. They had free access to Ron's property, ride horses or whatever. Garrett Kurtz and Ashley Garth were living in the woods when the killings happened. Derek German had ratted out Ashley Garth for drugs, caused her to lose custody of a child that Garrett Kurtz had planned on helping her raise. I think Keegan Klein finished Liberty German for Ashley Garth and Garrett Kurtz, and they killed them for her revenge losing her child. Garrett Kurtz said he went on to his mother's after the murders and locked himself in a bedroom for a week. Yes, he did. Someone else did too. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, that right there is part 14. And now we've caught up, okay? Now we have caught up to our presentation for the day. Now that was the brief review of Delphi Weird Shit, part 1, okay? That's Delphi Weird Shit, part 1, okay? You can go find it in the live streams approximately a month or two ago. Anyhow, give me a moment, please. I have to cough, and then we'll get on with the presentation. Just a moment. Let's see. Okay, thank you guys for holding. I feel better now. I will try to go as quickly as possible through this presentation tonight, as I said, so that we can get to bed early and have a great rest of the week. So here we go with Delphi Weird Shit Part 15. And now we begin our Part 2 here. I'm sure many of you will already know what this is. But for those of you who don't, this is a photograph of the sticks that were placed on top of the body of Abigail Williams. You can see here, it's a very deliberate looking formation. Okay. We have a whole episode in which we go into the symbolism found at the crime scene, so I will skip that for now. But you can see that it's very clear. This is not a random fall of sticks. Okay, these sticks were placed upon the body of Abigail Williams. And if you're interested in any of that symbolism or exploring of it, we have an entire episode entitled Symbolism at the Crime Scene or something along those lines. Okay. Delphi Weird Shit Part 15. Okay, here we go. This is an image of the sticks placed upon the body of Liberty German. Again, we go into this in that episode. You're welcome to go view it. Symbolism at the Crime Scene. This is a rendition, an artistic rendering of the crime scene based upon the crime scene photographs. As you can see, that stick formation I first showed you here. Okay. And this other one here. Okay. Again, you can go and watch the episode on that if you're interested in the symbolism. But I would like to draw your attention to this. Okay, look at the body of Abigail Williams. Look at that position with this leg under this one. Okay, now look at this. See? Okay, and again, back to liberty. Look at liberty's symbolism. Okay, and you have that. So that's Delphi part 15. As I mentioned, if you'd like to go, let me see. I can direct you to symbolism at the crime scene. It was it streamed on April 1st. Okay, April 1st of this year. So if you go back to April 1st of this year on this channel, you'll see symbolism at the crime scene. We go thoroughly into all of this. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move on. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh no, did I do it again? Apparently I may have clicked on it. Bad move. So now we'll have to back out and start over. All right, I'll give it a moment. While it's doing that, I will remove it from the screen to not make you all a little dizzy. So we'll remove that for a moment while I find my spot. All right, that's all right, good. So let's, oh, is this still up there? Let's get rid of that. All right, there we go. Now let me get this together before I bring it back up. All right, let's see. I got to get back to number 16, I believe it is. Let's see, we're getting there. All right, let's see. Getting back to number 16. I apologize. I somehow messed up and clicked on it. All right. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, let's pull that up for you guys. All right, so number 16. Okay, number 16. Here we go. You'll see here, many people will know who this individual is. I'll leave it up to you. This individual here is the one who drove around with Jerry Holman in the vehicle. I gave him my phone while I drove the country roads of Lafayette, showing him the detailed conversation the person messaged me. As he went through my phone, he told me things about the case that were true and not true. He never once said, "Terry, do not share this information, it's confidential." But I will tell you, by the time I returned him to his car, I felt like I had a pretty good grip on the case. And I felt confident in him and his team. I hope by sharing what I know, you will too. He feels it is one person. No drugs involved. There was no sexual penetration, not to say that wasn't the motivation. When asked about Eric Alter, he laughed at me. Someone told me Abby was slumped against a tree. Not true. No letters were left behind on or near the girls. The girls were not moved. Sounds like a bunch of bullshit, right? Eric Williams, I can tell you this. I believe it was an inside job. All these cops from this area are corrupt and deserve nothing but total reformation prison time with the ones they put in. None of this is surprising. I've been calling out the officials of Carroll County for some time. There's a lot of corruption going on in Carroll County. Okay. Colton reportedly has a swastika tattoo on his chest in Nordic writing, specific to some violent racist groups in the area. He is also part of a far-right anti-government group, according to his social media. He is also wearing a shirt for Blood and Honor. The participants came from 4 skinhead groups: the Keystone State Skinheads, the Ohio State Skinheads, the Hoosier State Skinheads, and Blood and Honor USA, all non-hammer skin organizations. They are associated with the Vinlander Social Club and National Alliance, the former being one of the most violent, racially based neo-Nazi organizations in that nation, founded in Indiana. Blood and Honor, originally advocating a more militant approach, has been allied with several regional skinhead groups. So you can go and read this. Some weird stuff. Chris, I wanted to tell Silky Southern about IRA stuff, but without names. I wouldn't dare without asking you first. IRA, feel free and don't mention where they live. Rensselaer? Hi, this is Benny Beagle. All this drama is what those families want. Okay, so go and read this. I can read it. Let me read it. I guess I'll read it. This is supposed to be our thorough coverage of each of these posts, so I don't mean to be skipping around as much as I am. So let me pull that up. I almost forgot I don't have to be rushing through this. Okay. Hi, it's Benny Beagle. All this drama is what those families want, and I can bet there is something in it for Frost. I had told you I used to be quite friendly with a family friend of the Patties, and her name is Brandy's. She's one of their many minions, and her story is that she lost her mom at 16, and Becky became like her second mom. She and Tara German began a relationship, and through the year, Brandy's had struggled with mental issues and never had a real home for long. She did work for Frito-Lay for a while and was married to a woman that provided her with a home to live in. That woman began to be suspicious of the Patties and Brandy's and left her and lived on Tara's couch for a while. She then became involved with David Erskine's ex-wife. She lived in her home. The town likes to keep it in the family. Now, Brandy's is employed by the Patties working that damn ballpark, so she's very loyal to that family. She has even gotten into physical altercations with people over them. There was a time when she and Tara got a phone call that Carrie Timmons was on Main Street in a van with her other children, and she told me she had to go and muscle Carrie out of town. Those Patties have had their hold on many people, either through finances, religion, blackmailing, and so on. They are a crafty bunch. I tell you this long story because people like Frost, Snay, Hughes, and the like have underlying reasons for their actions, and I would not be a bit surprised if Frost is making a side hustle through the Patties. I would not feed into their bullshit anymore and keep doing what you're doing. Put pictures of the shack up because that's what's getting them to them in a huge way. Put pictures up of the hanging bones and the makeshift meth lab, and that shit will drive them insane. Engaging with their bullshit only gives them what they want. Every time I see Shelley Klein and the like, I let her know who she really is and she goes away. Brandy goes under many different names, and she's just one of the many that are bullying people, causing chaos to turn people's focus away from the truth. By the way, I do not think your theory is far from what happened to Abby and Libby. Years back, when I was friendly with Brandy, she and I were joking around. Her demeanor changed and she snapped. She asked me if I was there that night. I asked her what she meant, and she said, quit messing with her and tell me the truth and tell her if I was there that night. When I questioned things further about that and a few other things, she, as I told you in another email, told me to piss off. I never replied and knew that she was fully aware of what happened to those girls at that point and wanted nothing more to do with her. When she and I would talk, she had told me that Tara told her that the FBI told Tara that the murderer was a serial killer from Michigan. And she only trusted me with that information. She, of course, was hoping that I would spread it around and sway the narrative, but I didn't take the bait. Delphi Weird Shit, Part 17. Okay, this is Alex arguing with Louise. Okay, and this is Alex being featured on all the Troll Farm channels. Sleuth Intuition talks to Alex. Criming Shame talks to Alex. Delphi After Dark talks to Alex. Greeno talks to Alex. And you know that Ruckus talks to Alex. So Alex has made the rounds with all of the Troll Farm establishment channels. Moving on to part 18. Frosty. Oh, apparently, Brandon got a lot of that stuff from Turbo. I have no idea. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I was doing meth. Ha ha. Ha ha. Yes. I guess we just have to wait. Only answer for now, sadly. And I hate waiting. Yeah, he lied a lot. Hi, are you okay? October 6th. I feel that. Today's been awful. Just wondering if it was important or something. There's been some crap going around the past day or so. I guess there's some pictures going around. I don't know how true any of it is. See, this is total gaslighting, bullshit, and fucketry, because Frosty knew exactly what was going on with that leak in the days prior to 10/06/2023 when these messages were sent. So see the downplaying of it and the distancing. There's been some crap going around. I guess there's some pictures. Yeah, right. Something related to Delphi. What? No. You know it was crime scene photos. But I want no part. I guess it's bad, but I don't even know if it's true. Oh, you know it's true. I video chatted with Mark before. I assure you he's a real person. I just don't know how he gets stuff. All lies. All lies. Had to look. She's a subscriber of mine. I don't speak to her that much, though, just in passing. She's kind of incognito. She doesn't go by Bella on YouTube. That's why. Oh, well, she's been nice to me, so I don't have any complaints. This is Tahara. I'm back. Something is off with me. This is 10/8. What happened in the first week of October 2023 regarding these leaks, regarding Frost, Bella, Mark, and company? Delphi Weird Shit, part 19. Here we go, part 19. This right here is the posting of the guns that I have referenced many times. Of course, they will lie and say these guns were not posted out of intimidation and rage, but I have proof that it was. So we'll talk about that later. But because I pissed you off. Delphi Weird Shit, part number 20. Okay, just a moment. Trying to catch up here. All right, now let's see what we got. Thanks for everyone coming in. I will be talking with the chat in a moment. Just forgive me for just trying to get through some of this. You've seen this many times before, I'm sure. Michaela Hartman, Austin Popejoy, Tyler Popejoy, Blake Saltz, Jr. Kennard, Garrett Kenneth Kurtz, Jesse Breer. Crew. This is The Crew. September 2016 with Jimmy Snowberger. Kyle and Michaela. This right here, I know you can't see it without going and clicking into it, which I don't want to do, but this is Keegan Kline retweeting or reposting Austin Popejoy, who is trying to get us to look into the woods at phantoms. See? So, on February 15, Austin Popejoy is trying to get you to look at phantoms in the trees back here. Okay? Keegan Kline shares it. Kelsey German shares it. Why are they trying to direct us to phantoms in the woods? Here you got some sign-in sheets. Okay. All right. Now some Delphi word shit part 21. Looks like some truth is coming out here. It looks like people are sick of family bashers. That means you discuss your suspicions of the family or the things that you question about odd behaviors. That makes you a family basher. Time to take out the trash, says Frost. I didn't know the unraveling bashed the family, says Louise. Just like you bashed me in criminality's chat because you accused me something I didn't do. I sent Prof to DM. I did not send anything else. I was not spying. Haha, you're funny. You'll just see that there's a whole bunch of drama among all of these people. Whole bunch of chaos. Whole bunch of chaos. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Delphi Weird Shit, part 22. Find an inmate. Michael Patty, not in BOP custody. Register number 07157-028. Release date unknown. Manatee County Courthouse. Then Thomas put up a pic of his rifle. Jinx took it down. 4 pits asking for your address. Others making comments. Frank came in. Thomas said something. Frank showed pic of his handgun. Thomas put his rifle pic back up. Jinx took both of them off and told them to DM each other pics of that stuff so no one gets in trouble. Too late, Jinx. We got it all. Robert Fortson. Before his untimely death. Messaging Mark Cohen. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Talk to me, please. Call. Hey, man, talk to me. You need to delete everything on Reddit and all platforms. Unsent message. Okay. Number 23. Number 23. I've never had Mike on my list to match that sketch, but here's the thing. Law enforcement has not helped the family out by not clearing them and continuing to let that spiral. Hughes didn't help the situation in a now deleted video early on where Becky contradicted her account of going to search for them. Typically, we know that most of the time, murders happen from family or close friends. Then the family continued to let Kelsey go on interview after interview. It was a disservice from a mental health standpoint, and she never should have been in the position of being the family spokesman. Had law enforcement done things properly, they wouldn't have let any of this escalate to the level it has with the family. Carter really fucked them over big time in that regard. This whole thing makes me absolutely furious. Is it known if anyone outside of family actually saw the girls that day? Outside of what's on the phone. I swear to God, this gatekeeping of info and secrecy has really been a disservice to those girls. Bob just messaged me to tell me Abby was pregnant with Cody Patty's baby. That the supposed lyrics that Michael Beverett and Cody Patty were talking about that circulated on the internet were in direct reference to Abby getting pregnant after he only had sex with her one time. Also, Joan Hogan Kissinger said that Abby were pregnant to me yesterday. They thought Logan was the father, if she were pregnant. But a family friend of Abby messaged me and told me that it is believed that the girls were being molested by someone for some time. Disturbing info to get in your inbox as you were just about to retire for the night to actually get some sleep. I'm in shock that you're man enough to admit to a murder and having information on a double homicide investigation. This is something I've been working on for a year straight, says Daniel. And you live right next to the bridge. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? You are admitting to the murder of Jennifer, death by burning someone, and that she deserved it? Plus, you think your DNA is found at the scene of Abby and Libby? That Jennifer organized the hit on Abby and Libby after a dope deal with Derek German caused the loss of an unborn child with Jennifer? Then you ended up killing Jennifer in recent? But you are ready to turn yourself to the police tomorrow for full confession. I will be there to guide you in the right direction. Your stand up if you follow through. I will meet you at the VFW in front of it tomorrow at 5 p.m. Hi, my name is Allie, and I've been following you in Mel, and I stand with you 100% in regards to Greeno. He has been violent with many women, and we need to stand united. Also, I was wondering if you happen to have the past Delphi Bacon Fest footage, mainly the baking eating contest back in 2017-18, where Greeno was a contestant and Mike Patty was the MC. Something just does not jive right with that whole scenario, and I used to have it, and now it is erased from the internet, and I believe it is for a good reason. At your earliest convenience, it would be great if you can provide it. It is too soon to say what my thoughts are, and I hope I am wrong. This was the unhinged decision that Gull gave regarding the contempt of the defense. Even though she found them not in contempt, she had to lash out in this very unprofessional way here. The court, having had this matter under advisement following a hearing conducted on March 18th and having reviewed the evidence admitted at the hearing, all the stuff involving Mark Cohen, Thomas Frost, George Nye, Robert Fortson, Bella, Meerkat, Tyler Carpenter, Rick Snay. Damn, who am I leaving out? It's all the YouTubers. Counsel now finds that the state proved by preponderance of evidence that the defense counsel was sloppy, negligent, and incompetent in their handling of discovery materials. Counsel failed to properly secure evidence and discovery material in this matter. Counsel negligently allowed their discovery outline to be sent to an individual unrelated to this matter, Brandon Woodhouse. Remember, only the discovery outline, nothing Berger. Counsel further allowed their discovery materials to be compromised by Westerman, who in turn provided that information to Fortson and Cohen. Again, the whole leak scenario has not been thoroughly proved out. Remember, Steve Mullen did not do his job, and Jerry Holman, they did not do their due diligence in tracking down those leaks. Okay. Despite the court's findings of sloppiness, negligence, and incompetence, the state is required to prove counsel's conduct was willful and intentional beyond a reasonable doubt for the court to find counsel in contempt. Blah, 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 etc., etc. Okay. Oh, Delphi Weird Shit, Part 24. Okay. This is who we believe to be Robert Fortson. Yes, I heard it in April. Question. There were actually 3. The picture of the rooms was found through the Yellow app and had been released on the dark web. Also, we've heard this a long time. I've heard it on many platforms and private rooms. This is very old news. There are 3. One stood for power, one for God, and one for communication. Respectfully, it was told to several of us. Snay, you repeated my live stream from 2 weeks ago, including speculation. Respectfully, show us, don't tell us. Snay having an ego battle here. Robert says, I can't show the crime scene pics. There were 3, and they were discovered online. They were shown through the Yellow app across seas and in Georgia. I wish I could be your source, but unfortunately, I am tired of being threatened. Snake, I'm saying show me the videos or posts from another creator that were posted before I talked about them last year. Show me anyone who knew the Enzus was painted in blood 2 weeks ago. Blah, blah, blah. Robert, I knew it over 2 weeks ago. I can't tell my source just like you can't. I'm not trying to take away anything from you. This is not a competition to me. You were definitely partially correct, but not quite a backwards F. The parts that make up the lines to the F are not straight. A backwards anything in Odinisms means the opposite of. But there were 3 left, and the symbols in blood were uploaded online in a very evil, dark place. I wish I could share who and show pictures, but I had to earn my source's respect. Can't lose it, but you are very close. Snay, I showed you an actual picture of an Enzus. Robert, yeah, if you do a long time ago, you win. I've just known since about May. Doug Carter went to Yubo in Europe with Creek Find, and then Richard Allen was arrested. Said the device found linked back to Richard Allen in some way. Cell phone or thumb drive, possibly. Tony Klein and Emily Ann had accounts on Yubo. Tony Klein has moved to Arizona. Girls were in Walmart on February 12th and were yelled at by someone. Both R and F say they know who that person is. Walmart's in Logansport, Frankfort, Monticello, Kokomo, and 2 in Lafayette. Both said it was a kidnapping gone wrong. Don't know what endgame the killers had in mind. New charges against Richard Allen is because someone is talking. Keegan Klein will be testifying as he is talking. So are the Walkers and Allens. Kathy Allen may just be testifying that it is in fact her voice when Richard Allen called her admitting to the crime. She cannot be made to testify against Richard Allen. Richard Allen did not cross the creek. The others involved did. Richard Allen knew Skinner. Well, told him he was at the trails when he was at the grocery store. A December 2014 study by Gareth Owen from the University of Portsmouth found that most commonly hosted type of content on Tor was child pornography, followed by black markets, while the individual sites with the highest traffic were dedicated to botnet operations. Many whistleblowing sites maintain a presence as well as political discussion forums. Sites associated with Bitcoin, fraud-related services, and mail order services are some of the most prolific. Okay. This is about the dark web. Okay, so you can click on this and you can read much more. I'm not going to waste the time. Okay, Yubo, formerly known as Yellow, is a French social networking site or app developed by 12 App in 2015. It is designed to meet new people and create a sense of community. Yubo was created by Shaza Lajmi, Jeremy Awate, and Arthur Patora when they were engineering students at Centrale Supélec Graduate School of the Paris-Saclay University and Telecom Paris. Formerly known as Yellow, it was first launched in 2015. According to the founders, the app seeks to create a space for socializing online and facilitate communication between people all over the world who share mutual interests. In December 2019, the app raised $12.3 million in a funding round led by French private equity firms. Okay. Between 2015 and December 2019, this is the time frame during which Abby and Libby were murdered, app users have created an estimated 2 billion friendships, along with exchanging more than 10 billion messages and launching 30 million live streams. In 2020, about COVID. September 2020, Yubo established its headquarters in Jacksonville, Florida. Okay. In 2023, a tool operated by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children and funded by Meta Platforms called Take It Down was released. The participating platforms included Yubo, OnlyFans, Facebook, Instagram, and Pornhub, agreed to remove non-consensual images or videos that users flag with the tool. Okay, now go back before we go forward. DC went to Yubo in Europe with CreekFind. Core functionalities, live streaming. Live streaming is the main feature of the app. Each session can host up to 10 streamers with an unlimited number of viewers. Okay, streamers can only join a session room if they are invited by another streamer. Viewers can then send comments and interact with the streamers. Viewers and streamers can become friends. Viewers can also choose the live they want to join based upon a variety of topics. The app also includes a swiping feature similar to the dating app Tinder to swipe on other people's profiles with similar age and messaging features. You can choose to see profiles within a specific location, specific gender, and unlike many social networks, Yubo does not offer a like function. Okay. Yubo consists of what is known as communities. One community is designed for those aged 13 to 18, with an adult community for people 18 and over. Okay. Were Abby and Libby using Yubo? And was anyone associated with the Dropbox? Okay. And I think we will stop here for the day, okay, for today. Part 25. Police seek more info on Delphi teen girls' homicides. According to the Indiana State Police, the Delphi Double Homicide Task Force working on searching for the killer of Liberty German and Abigail Williams, is searching for people who may have communicated with the profile Anthony_Shots on a social media application called Yellow, which is now currently known as Yubo. Let's read that again. According to the ISP, the Delphi Double Homicide Task Force working on searching for the killer of Liberty German and Abigail Williams is searching for people who may have communicated with the profile Anthony_Shots on a social media application called Yellow, which is now known as Yubo. This app allowed you to see specific location information. Earlier this year, investigators asked people to come forward with information about the deaths of 13-year-old Williams and 14-year-old German, who went missing February 13 while on the Monon High Bridge, allegedly. Their bodies found the next day. Despite a video and voice recording of the alleged suspect, ISP Superintendent Douglas Carter has said that they have been unable to get that final piece of the puzzle to move forward. Dubbed as Tinder for Teens, Yubo is a social media app which lets teenagers interact with one another. The app has more than 20 million users worldwide and was created by 3 French engineering students. Yubo allows teens to find new friends by swiping left or right to connect and live stream. The change of name and new safety features enables app users to communicate with whomever they want by simply swiping and chatting. There is a minimum age limit of 13 on Yubo, and anyone under 17 who sets a profile up has to confirm they have the permission of the parent or guardian. Like that can't be gotten around. Anthony_Shots. People want people who have communicated with the profile to come forward. Police want people who have communicated with the profile to come forward. They also want to know when, how, and on which form of social media was used to communicate with Anthony_Shots, and if anyone was asked for a meeting or attempted to obtain a home address. Investigators would also like to obtain all saved images and conversations with the Anthony_Shots profile. Police have not publicly established a link between the Delphi homicides and Klein, despite a search warrant that was executed on Klein about 11 days after Williams and German's bodies were found. This was posted in the Herald Journal. Delphi Weird Shit, Part 25. Thing is, the riddles and tentacles, Shaq, Snapchat murders, Yubo, we know so much about you. New technology, new sketch, who is surely accurately bridge guy, etc. Why not? Then drops Richard Allen out of thin air. They knew nothing about prior to September. He has no tentacles, no Shaq, no apparent religion, no communication with the girls, 5'4", like the girls, no curls, not 20 years old, not 30-year-old, not 40 years old, but 45, but he did have genes. So it's either not Richard Allen or Doug Carter was full of bullshit. Yubo, Yellow. So, why is it that these particular talking points have not been further emphasized over the years? In particular, I'm referring to this one right here. Anthony_Shots on the Yellow app or Yubo. Sure, you've heard Anthony_Shots. You've heard Snapchat. You've seen their Facebook profiles. But how much emphasis has been placed specifically on looking at Yubo or Yellow. Tinder for teens. 13 years old. Again, this is Herald Journal. Okay? Remember, Doug Carter went to Yubo. Tony Klein, Emily Ann had accounts on Yubo. We can't assume this is the same person. I am positive it is not. Emily Ann had a Yubo account. Anthony _ Shots had a Yubo account. Look at this one. There were actually 3. The picture of the rooms was found through the Yellow app and had been released on the dark web. I can't show the crime scene pics. There were 3. They were discovered online. They were shown through the Yellow app. There were 3, and the symbols in blood were uploaded online in a very evil, dark place. Is the Yellow app a very evil, dark place? Because he doesn't say they were found on the Yellow app. Read this. They were found or shown through the Yellow app. Look at this word. Through the Yellow app, right? Found through the Yellow app. Had been released on the dark web. Shown through the Yellow app. But uploaded in a very evil, dark place. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, how much more do you need to see? Remember, this is just Weird Shit 15 through Weird Shit 25. 50 screenshots. Found through the Yellow app. Released on the dark web. Shown through the Yellow app. Uploaded online in a very evil, dark place. Anthony _ Shots on the Yellow app. Okay. Sorry about that. Now, what is it about the aforementioned information that the troll farm does not want us talking about? Because going after my kids, going after me, it's not for nothing. It's not for no reason. Are we not supposed to talk about Yellow app? Anthony underscore shots? Emily Ann? Abby and Libby using that app? Any of that other stuff? I mean, after all, I did allege that the Abbey on the Bridge photo was photoshopped. I've alleged that there was a whole bunch of meth making out there and a whole bunch of people. I've mentioned that I don't believe many of the so-called witnesses. So what is it? All right, let's take a look at the chat. Bobby Smith. Everyone who's in Indiana wears jeans. It's a Shih Tzu show. When you breed a bulldog with a Shih Tzu, you get a bull Shih Tzu. Wait, that happened at the same time? I thought Doug went over there a long, long time before Richard Allen was arrested. Probably just confused, making things up. It's like these people are fine with the Odinist talk. They make fun of it, but they literally go after folk. But they don't literally go after folks for it. Smash the like, share, subscribe. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for a picture. Everyone, I'm forgetting to do my business here. Please hit the like. Please support the channel. Send your donations. Hit the like. Watch the old videos. Share the videos. Do everything you can to help us out. We appreciate it. I have Apophis welcome. A specific location is why the app was banned, I believe. Yes, I think the combination of 13 to 17-year-olds with specific location is pretty damn bad. Haven't even heard of some of these apps. Yeah, exactly, Rebecca. Well, that's the point I'm making. That's the point I am making. Why have we not heard Yellow and Yubo ad infinitum over the years associated with Anthony Shots and Emily Ann, etc., and the girls? Chevy Killer says good night. Oh, you're out of here? Well, good night, Chevy Killer. Okay. Chevy, see Delphi Weird Shit Part 20 for the sign-in sheets. People who search for the girls in the 14th. No sign-in sheets used on the 13th. Yeah, exactly. Some people didn't sign any of the damn sheets because we know they were there and they're not on the sign-in. Remember someone asked about who number 5 was on the sign-in sheet? I looked at it again last night and I'm wondering what Mr. Wilbur's wife's name is. I think the last name there may say Wilbur. All right, y'all. I guess I'm going to catch up with the chat. I'm not going back much further. So good job, you guys, for, I see you were discussing as I was. Thank you for participating in the chat. And let's see where we are. Prophets, the mention of the Dropbox because I bet these inbreds were living in it. Well, odd enough that you mentioned that. Let's read. Let's read a little something here. I'm going to pull it up so I can read. Let's pull it up to right here. I have the page number memorized. So let's see. We'll pull it up to here. I want to read a little something for those who question it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm gonna go here. Oh man. All right, so it's not as easy when you're wanting to find it. Well, I seem to have lost it. Jeez. I just posted it not long ago. Where did I post that? Failing big time here. Okay. Oh man, it's killing me. I can't find it, but the Dropbox, right? Biggest CSAM investigation in Indiana history. And I'm not sure why I'm struggling to find it. I just had a hold of it. And I've been doing so much with. I may have deleted it. Oh, here we go. I wonder if I can send this now. Let's send it to the to. Let's do it this way. This will make it easier. Put it on the screen for you. All right, let's get it on the screen for you because it is important. Let's see. I'll pull it up to the screen. Let's see. We'll bring it here. Because everyone wants to make it a nothing burger. Everyone makes it a nothing burger. let's see what we got here. We'll start here and go backwards. All right, let's see if this works out. If it doesn't work out, we'll have to shut it down. Oh, it looks like we're back. Okay, sorry, man. I don't know what happened. I've never had that happen before. Everything totally froze up. I had to come in and out 2 times. Looks like we're rolling again, though. So thank you for sticking around. I tried pulling up this Keegan Klein transcript. That was enough. That was enough to shut it all down, I guess. But let's see. If I can get it up here, we'll pull it up. If not, I'll just give up. Sorry about that. Let's see. Can I pull this up? Well, yeah, I was frozen. I was frozen. Thank you. Let's see. I just want to pull up the Dan Klein transcript. Come on, guys. Total fail tonight. All right, let's see. I mean, since it won't work out, I'll have to give up on that, I guess. Jeez. I can pull it up this way. Okay. Well, it's not cooperating, so we'll forget about it. But I can read it. I can read it and not show you. How about that? I'll read it and not show you. But the particular, oh, here it is. Okay, we got to go to page. Let's see. All right, let's see. This is not really what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the actual, let's see. Try to do this once more. All right, forget it. Okay, so what it is this. Look at lines 9 through 19. Okay, lines 9 through 19. And then you're exchanging Dropbox links that go to your Dropbox. That's a different story too. What do you mean? I never had a Dropbox. Yes, you did. That I sent links for? What do you mean? Bud, from your Dropbox account off your phone, we have started one of the largest child pornography investigations ever undertaken in the state of Indiana. Well, you're okay, but that's not me. How did that? You, a Dropbox account. It's a shared link from your Dropbox. Uh, what do you guys think about that, though? There's no way possible. I have a Dropbox, not that I would send nudes and shit through. Say a lot of people have Dropboxes. People that communicated with you or shared images through your Dropbox link. We start looking at those people and it just freaking spirals out of control to this major child pornography ring. You see line 12 here and 13. And you even have it to the point when you're getting this child porn, you're sharing it with your Emily Ann account to your Keegan Klein Dropbox account. You can't tell me that the guy you randomly lived with for a month knows your Dropbox password, knows your phone password. And then you're also, that's your primary phone and you don't have all the child porns on it, Keegan. Come on. And he says, really? I swear to God, no. I guess child porn is technically anything under 18. But yeah, no kids like that ever. You can show me anything you want. That doesn't mean that was me doing it. So I don't know. I mean, this thing is like a riddle, you know. And I'm a little disappointed I couldn't share it in the way that I wanted to tonight because I had already highlighted certain portions of this that I wanted to, and for some reason they're not uploading, so I had to go to this PDF, the raw file. But it's funny. Let's see. Let's go back to this page. Okay, let's look at number 14 here. So 5/17/2016, Emily Ann, who you admitted to making the Emily Ann account. Remember, this doesn't mean it's Keegan, right? This doesn't mean it's Keegan Klein. Keegan Klein may have helped to make the Emily Ann, but this doesn't mean it's him using it. But it says Emily Ann, who you admitted to making, 5/17/2016, Emily Ann account sends a photo to girl one. It's a Caucasian female laying down. She's not wearing a shirt. She's exposing her breast, showing her mouth. Doesn't show the rest of her face, but it shows her chest. You make the comment, she's only 14, ha ha. That's a 14-year-old that you would have talked to, right? His answer is right. That's the same conversation. Okay, then we go to the next page. I really honestly don't remember talking to anyone because it wouldn't be like the same person. I wouldn't keep talking to the same person. You know what I mean? Right, and he says, blah, 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 random people. But when you're exchanging child pornography, that's obviously, I hear what you're saying. And when you're exchanging Dropbox links that go to your Dropbox, that's a different story. And his answer is, what do you mean I never had a Dropbox? Yes, you did. That I sent links for. What do you mean? But from your Dropbox account off your phone, we have started one of the largest child pornography investigations ever undertaken in the state of Indiana. Well, you're okay, but that's not me. How did that? A Dropbox account. It's a shared link from your Dropbox. Blah, blah, blah. Link, right? Not from mine. There's no way possible. Yes. There's no way possible. Yes. You do not have a Dropbox now, you're saying? Then he changes, right? He changes his answer. I have a Dropbox, not that I would send nudes and shit through. No. Say a lot of people have Dropboxes. Are people you communicated with or you shared images through your Dropbox link? Yeah, no. We started looking at those people and it just freaking spirals out of control to this major child pornography ring. Again, this is line 13, 12 and 13. Absolutely. And we even have it when you're getting this child porn, you're sharing it with your Emily Ann account to your Keegan Klein Dropbox account. So what if? What if it's not Keegan at all here? What if this other user, what if the user of the Emily Ann account is doing these things behind Keegan's back using his Dropbox as the avenue to do so? And Keegan doesn't know about it. So what if Keegan is a small-time collector of child pornography? He's just got his certain small collection. He has no idea about what the other user of the Emily Ann account is doing using his Dropbox. Because when I'm reading through this upon first glance, okay, the way it first hits me is like he's genuinely surprised and a little at a loss as to what's going on and what's being discussed. You know? I mean, as the public, are we barking up? Have we been barking up the wrong tree with Keegan Klein this whole time? Have we? Is it actually Emily Ann who's the key to the major child pornography ring? Again, let's go back. Okay, let's do it again. Do it again, right? Line number 14 here. So 5/17/2016, Emily Ann, who you admitted to making the Emily Ann account, again. But what if Keegan hands off the Emily Ann account to another individual? Okay, sends a photo. Okay, and then next one. You're exchanging Dropbox links. This is line 9. To your Dropbox. That's a different story. What do you mean I never had a Dropbox? Yes, you did. That I sent links for. What do you mean? But from your Dropbox account off your phone. But remember, the Dropbox account is not tied to the phone. It's a cloud-based service. We have started one of the largest child pornography investigations ever undertaken in the state of Indiana. From your Dropbox. He says, not from mine, there's no way possible. Next. Line number 6. I have a Dropbox, not that I would send nudes and shit through. Line number 9. Are people that communicated with you or shared images through your Dropbox link. And remember, it's Emily Ann's account, the Emily Ann account. We start looking at those people and it just freaking spirals out of control to this major child pornography ring. Line number 12 and 13. And you even have it to the point where you're getting this child porn, you're sharing it with your Emily Ann account to your Keegan Klein Dropbox account. They locked up Keegan to hush up the Dropbox speculation, then pinned the murders on Richard Allen, who has nothing to do with the Dropbox and it's never mentioned. They are hiding the Dropbox. Are they hiding Emily Ann? Sounds to me like Emily Ann is the problem. Sounds like Emily Ann was using Klein's Dropbox behind his back without his knowledge. Sounds like Emily Ann was operating as part of this major child pornography ring that spiraled out of control and caused one of the largest child pornography investigations ever undertaken in the state of Indiana. That's what it sounds like upon the first type of read through this. He doesn't know. Klein doesn't know. Klein's just a small potato, small time player. He's collected a little bit of the stuff. He has no clue what whoever is doing using Emily Ann. Anthony underscore shots. Emily Ann. Yellow app. Dropbox. Abby Libby. Largest child pornography investigation ever undertaken in the state of Indiana. I think Delphi is about sex trafficking. Child pornography and methamphetamine. Remember that this you're reading here, this here was never supposed to reach our eyes. Never supposed to reach our eyes. This here. You know the rumor as to why Keegan was taken to Grissom to be talked to. See, just because Keegan is sentenced doesn't mean it's over. Keegan's sentencing does not make this go away. I am convinced the reason Abby and Libby were targeted connects to this. Connects to Jalen Rain. you'll be seeing some more weird shit posts. We're not done. Anyway, this was Delphi Murders Weird Shit, Part 2. If you have not seen Delphi Murders Weird Shit, Part 1, I encourage you to go back about a month ago and view that presentation and to look forward to more weird shit posts and our next live stream, Delphi Murders Weird Shit, Part 3. Anyhow, thanks everyone for coming tonight. I really appreciate your presence here, especially your amazing commentary in the chat. I always love to see everyone here contributing to the chat and interacting with each other. It's a wonderful part of the community. It's a positive aspect of this community. Thank you so much for that. And again, please hit the like. Please hit the buy me a coffee, the any other support pathways, and share. And just come back for another occasion and participate in the chat. And if you're on the replay, or if you come back, leave a comment down below, because not only in the live chats, but in the comments on an ongoing basis, the conversations continue in the comment section. And I always love to see the notifications throughout the day that people are discussing in the comment sections below all the various videos and community posts and whatnot. And I appreciate that so much, because it's wonderful to see. Anyhow, we'll see you guys later. Thank you so much again for being here. Thank you, Rebecca, Carol. I see you, Carol. Thank you, Scott, Fur Baby Daddy, Wisdom, Sleuth, Carol, Aaron, Eye of Apophis, Nobody Nothing, 1717. And Bobby Smith was here. Kayla, thank you so much, Kayla. And Four Pits was here. Chevy Killer was here earlier on. K West, Digital was here. Everyone else who was here, thank you so much. Everyone in the chat, thanks for leaving those comments. Appreciate it. Simone, what's up, Simone? Once again, been here dealing with toddler tube antics. Yeah, enjoy, you guys. Have a great night. It's middle of the week, so enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you very soon. And thanks for your patience. Okay, good night, Michelle, too. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Oh, and there he is. Bye.